Good morning, Cessnock, and welcome back to Week 3 Devotions. This term we've been looking at practically how we can put our college core values into practice. And this week we're going to be looking at how we put Jesus at the center of everything we do. And I want to start off by actually getting you guys in your classrooms to have a quick class discussion. The question I want you to answer for the next 30 seconds is, do you have a secret talent and what is it? See, when you're growing up, you might have a talent that you might not want to tell people about. Maybe you're really good at music, maybe you have really good at gymnastics, maybe you have maths or English that you love doing. And we might all have these different talents, but sometimes we like to keep them hidden. In Romans 12 verse 2 it says, "Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good, pleasing, and perfect." See, sometimes it's really easy for us to hide our talents away so we don't seem like we stand out. But God actually calls us to stand out in the world we live in. For me, one of my special talents is actually being able to do a spinning plate on my chin for 30 seconds. If you've never used a spinning plate before, it's got this long stick that you spin, the disc on the top, and then I used to be able to balance it. I used to be able to actually do 2 or 3 at the same time. And that talent was really fun. You might have some teachers that might even have a special talent, like Mr. Roxby singing. It might be another teacher who has something secret that they might not often do. But when we have those talents, we can actually show God's will for us, which is good and pleasing. When I was thinking of this, I was thinking about, what's a good scene from a movie that actually demonstrates this? And the one I found was from The Diary of the Wimpy Kid, where kids would run away from the people that would have this special thing, or the cheese touch. Let's have a look.
Stop! Good God, man! You almost got the cheese touch. The what? The cheese touch. One day, a kid named Darren Walsh made the biggest mistake of his life. Darren touched the cheese! Darren had the cheese touch. It was worse than nuclear cooties. The only way to get rid of the cheese touch was by passing it on to someone else.
We should go get one for you too. Yeah, I love the color.
And so began the cheese touch frenzy. Friend turning on friend. It was madness. Until a German exchange student named Dieter Müller took it away that fateful day.
Dieter has a cheese touch.
Der Cheese Touch? Wie bitte? Ich verstehe nicht. Warum rennt ihr? Was soll das heißen, der Cheese Touch?
He moved back to Düsseldorf and took the cheese touch with him. And so the cheese sits, patiently waiting for its next victim.
Wow.
This is a terrible place.
See, in school, we often conform to what other people think and don't want to stand out. If we have that thing that's different, people might run away from us. They might say we're weird. They might even pick on us. But often when we stand up and try out, we can feel isolated and uncomfortable, and it's a really hard thing to do. But I want to challenge all of us today to be open to changing the way we think. See, each of the talents that you guys have, they might be unique, but they're actually given to us by God. It might be something really simple, like being able to do maths really well. It might be English, it might be science. These gifts can actually be celebrated in every class we have. We should actually strive to celebrate them and share them with everyone around us. These gifts can actually help us to engage in our community, to help us strive for excellence, to help us put Christ first in everything we do. Maybe they might even help us do what is right. I really want to challenge each of us this week to have a go. I don't want you to be scared of the fact that you might have to step out of your comfort zone. We can actually use these gifts to serve others and understand how God actually created us and who He made us to be. So this week as we close, I want to challenge you to think about the special gifts that you guys have, whether it's something in a classroom or outside. But how can you actually use these gifts to serve God, to serve your community, and to serve your friends? Have a great week.